published, 6:23 EST, March 8, 2018, updated, 18:32 EST, March 9, 2018. England were put through their paces in a grueling weights training session as they gear up for their Six Nations clash in Paris on Saturday. Boss Eddie Jones named his team for the crucial encounter with France early on Thursday morning before ordering his team out onto the training ground at Pennyhill Park. The focus of Thursday morning's session was to improve on explosive strength and pace as they prepare to face the likes of Matthew Bastareaud in Co come 4:45 p.m. on Saturday. England were put through their paces in a grueling weights session on Thursday morning. Saracens lock Maro Itoye appears focus as England bid to get Six Nations back on track. Hill sprints, resistance training and weighted vests all featured in Thursday's training. The session at Pennyhill Park comes after boss Eddie Jones named his side to face France. The Australian named Owen Farrell as captain. He will start as skipper for the first time. England 15, Watson, May, Teo, Farrell, C, Daly, Ford, Kerr, Vunipola, VC, George, Cole, Lansbury, Atoye, Laws, Robshaw, Hughes. Replacements, Cowan-Dickey, Marler, Sinclair, Haskell, Simmons, Wigglesworth, Joseph, Brownhill sprints, resistance training and weighted vests all featured in training as England bid to get their Six Nations title defence back on track following a shock defeat by Scotland in the Calcutta Cup before the fallow week. But Owen Farrell, who will captain England at Stade de France after Dylan Hartley's tight calf failed to come right, certainly appeared in good spirits following his appointment as skipper. Farrell captains for the first time, despite Chris Robshaw and George Ford being past co-captains. Prop Mako Vunipola was made vice-captain. Leadership was an issue 2 weeks ago in the loss to Scotland at Murrayfield. We need to make sure we have one strong voice among the forward leaders, and Mako has been doing some great work behind the scenes, Coach Eddie Jones said on Thursday. Jones said Hartley was going to lead the side in Paris, but the hooker hasn't trained since Monday when he was injured. Jones said Dylan Hartley was going to lead the side in Paris, but injury prevented him. George Cruz and Joe Lansbury sprint up a hill at Pennyhill Park while carrying weights. Benteo and Farrell will form a center partnership against France as they did against Italy. Wasps back rower James Haskell, sporting a weighted vest, will be a replacement on Saturday. Sam Simmons will also return to the fray this weekend after his injury against Wales. Mike Brown, right, pictured with wing Johnny May, has been consigned to the replacements instead. Anthony Watson, left, will be deployed at fullback for the Paris showdown. Jamie George replaced Hartley at hooker and the only change to the forward pack. George, the British and Irish Lions hooker, will make only his second start in 24 caps for England. In the back line, fullback Mike Brown was demoted to the reserves. Anthony Watson has moved into the position. Benteo has come in an outside center, in place of Jonathan Joseph, and Elliot Daly has returned from ankle and calf injuries to the left wing, with Johnny May swapping wings. Mike Brown has been excellent for us. He was a little bit off against Scotland, Jones said. We want to attack a little bit more. It's a great back three for us. Elliot isn't really good, Vettel, moving well, and he's obviously a very good player, having done so well for the Lions in the summer. Benteo starts. It was always the plan. We felt we'd need someone a bit bigger and stronger on a slower track at the Stade de France. Brown and Joseph are in the reserves, which also feature forwards Kyle Sinclair, Sam Simmons, James Haskell, and Luke Cowan-Dickey. We want a response from the players this week, Jones added. Against France we want to be brutal and aggressive on the game line and to play with a great tactical discipline. They combined the weights with ball handling drills as they ramped up preparation. Saracens second row Maro Itoye and Northampton's Courtney Law sprint up the steps. A grueling session continues with back rowers Haskell, Simmons and Nathan Hughes half-back bearing Danny Kerr, left, and George Ford, right, retain their places for Paris. Farrell, Teo, Lansbury, Chris Robshaw, and George Cruz all take a hard-earned rest.